is Annette with Annette's Astrology Corner, and this is your energetic reading for Sunday. And today, the Pluto in Capricorn is conjunct with the Moon in Capricorn all day long. So, let's talk a little bit about this, because this means that you are going to want to get control over something. You're going to have a strong desire for a particular outcome. You're going to be thinking about, I think many of you are going to go back and have flashbacks to those Pluto-Uranus squares. What power issues did you have during those times? You know, was it love? Was it ego? Was it foundation? Where were your insecurities? Those are going to be highly emphasized. And that is because that is because the Moon and Pluto are going to be squaring off with Venus in Libra and Uranus in Libra. So a lot of us had our mere foundations rocked when we went through those Pluto-Uranus squares. And so I think we feel like that's being highlighted, or we're taking a look and we're having a flashback to it. And that could help. That could be because the Moon in Capricorn and is conjunct with Pluto in Capricorn is going to be sextiling Chiron and Pisces, which means it could be releasing some of those old scars or healing some of those old scars. But in order to do that, we have to be aware that they're even there, that those are areas where we're vulnerable and very sensitive, and where fear can be trapped as an energy source and block us from full development. And so, I really deeply believe we've got to take a look at this. Now, our emotions are going to align with our goals, the purpose that we have in life. It is how we solidify our foundation, what foundation we are trying to build. Is it a solid foundation? These are going to be questions that we're going to be asking ourselves and pondering. It's a question when you have all this Capricorn energy out there that no Capricorn energy would ever not think of asking themselves on a regular basis, setting a goal and attaining a goal, and what is it going to take to reach those goals. This will be on the forefront of many of your minds during this day. Now, Pluto in Capricorn with the Moon in Capricorn is going to be trining Jupiter in Virgo. But as I said before, it's going to be squaring off with Uranus and Venus. So Jupiter expands whatever it touches. So if it's in healing Chiron energy of all this Pluto and Capricorn energy, then it is about solidifying foundations. It's about having conversations about moving forward and asking somebody to marry you, and that person saying yes, and you guys making a commitment and goals together to get married. It could expand, it could take you out of heartbreak and loneliness and singlehood, and it can make you align with somebody to where you could think about spending the rest of your life with somebody. Very, very positive aspects to this. Negative, it can make you very destructive. Very, very destructive on your foundation. So Jupiter could go in and expand the cracks in your foundation, and your mere foundation could fall through these cracks. It depends on at what point you are at in this rebuild process. If you have been building on quicksand and it was just a matter before your foundation fell through, then you're going to experience the negative side of energy. If you have been slowly, methodically learning your lessons, moving forward in positive ways, then it's positive progression and outcomes. It's having enough assertive energy to move forward. It's about going out and getting what you want, securing it. It's about being protective over an outcome and doing what it takes to reach that outcome. And that could all be very good. Jupiter, there's a beautiful aspect to Jupiter. As cranky as Jupiter can be in this energy, it's only expanding what it touches. So in your life, it could be expanding the fact that, you're fearless. You're aligned with your instincts. You have an emotional approach to fulfillment, and you're trying to get it. It can make you have psychic talents. You could be very, very energetically aligned. It could make you have a strong desire to win. Today is all about winning in something, winning in an outcome. For many of you, it's going to be about attaining a goal or pointing in a certain direction and only moving forward in that direction. It's about making those decisions, the decisions you've been putting off making. It's about not only making those decisions, having tough conversations about making those decisions. And if it doesn't go in your way, then it's about moving away from that source where you are not happy and realign yourself with another goal. Very much could be that way. Jupiter could come in. Okay, so a couple ways that Jupiter could go is if you have not been thinking of your health throughout this entire Jupiter transit. I've been drilling you guys about your health, and you have been ignoring some of your needs for medical attention or needs to acknowledge some limiting health conditions. You could experience an unfortunate expansion in that area, and something could suddenly come up that really rocks you health-wise to make you pay attention, right? You can also align with the fact that some information comes your way. Maybe it's a new clinical trial. Maybe some of the work that you've been doing to get control over your outcome is starting to really honestly pay off, and you're getting some really good news. It could be conversations. You could definitely have conversations about commitment, long-term commitments, taking the plunge, making the decisions. It could be proposal energy. You know, it's definitely about that final stage of something. And you could get really beautiful, wonderful news about something that has to do with financial security. It's something that if you've been working really hard at work and you have been trying to align yourself the right way, it could be really positive energy about that. You could be incredibly lovingly optimistic about a future outcome for somebody. And again, that's why I think some of you are going to be thinking about getting married or possibly proposing to somebody over the holidays or close to the holidays or on New Year's Eve or something like that. Like some of you are going to be thinking about this stuff. So this is all day. You have this amazing energy. And to me, it looks like many of you, I see a lot of quincunx energy in the reading. People being very self-protective over ego, not aligned with their egos, and so that can cause some of this quincunx energy that I see, an expansion of some of these insecurities. Again, sometimes this stuff has to come out for us to be aware of them. Sometimes we're not even truly aware of where we trigger or how we trigger. And then we don't know what we need to do to get those under control. And I see that some of this is an imminent change is coming for many, pretty much everybody. Like, it's so in this reading, like big, holy cow. If I were to bet on a day where we start to really change some mindsets, I think it would be today. Like that is, I don't know why I feel this way. Like it feels from my gut. It feels this way. So, crazy energy day. Crazy energy day. Great time to get organized. Great time to align yourself with increasing in your efficiency. It's a great time to be very practical about moving forward, setting very, very clear and precise boundaries and making this foundation stabilize, and know that if we are going to move forward in this energy, these are the goal. If this is the goal, these are the realistic expectations and you won't waver. You're going to feel very, for some of you that have been working really hard, this is a time where you're going to start to feel some of the rewards. But I think for many of you, this is just one crazy time moving forward. Anyhow, guys, I hope none of this applies to anybody out there and I'm just on crack, okay? Thank you for watching Annette's Astrology Corner, and I look forward to talking to you guys again on Monday.